The Evolution Crunch advanced feral scientific facts which annihilate evolutionary theory, including 1,350 scientific quotations or references, 43 pages of illustrations, a research guide, and a complete index. Contents: 3 contents. Preface, a treasure house of information. 8. The origin of this book and how to use it. 1. History of evolutionary theory. 15. How modern science got into this problem. 2. The Big Bang and stellar evolution. 68. Why the Big Bang is a fizzle and stars cannot evolve out of gas. 3. The origin of the Earth. 119. Why the Earth did not evolve out of a molten state. 4. The age of the Earth. 126. Why the Earth is not millions of years old. 5. The problem of time. 160. Why long ages cannot produce evolutionary change. 6. Inaccurate dating methods. 167. Why the non-historical dating techniques are unreliable. 7. The primitive environment. 208. Why raw materials on Earth cannot produce life for the evolution cruncher. 8. DNA and protein. 242. Why DNA and protein could not be produced by random chance. 9. Natural selection. 283. Why natural selection only makes changes within species. 10. Mutations. 318. Why mutations cannot produce cross-species change. 11. Animal and plant species. 373. Why the species barrier cannot be broken. 12. Fossils and strata. 411. Why the fossil strata theory is a hoax. 13. Ancient man. 519. Why there is no evidence humans have evolved from anything. 14. Effects of the flood. 615. What actually happened after the flood. 15. Similarities and divergence. 691. Why similar structures are not an evidence of evolution. 16. Vestiges and recapitulation. 717. You have no useless or unnecessary structures inherited from earlier life forms. 17. Evolutionary showcase. 743. The best examples of evolution have proven worthless. Contents. 518. The laws of nature. 777. The laws of nature oppose the evolutionary theory. 19. Evolution, morality, and violence. 794. Evolutionary theory is ruining modern civilization. 20. Tectonics and paleomagnetism. 831. The truth about plate tectonics and paleomagnetism. 21. Archaeological dating. 830. For Egyptian and other dates correlate archaeological finds with the Bible. 22. Evolutionary science fiction. 840. Fabulous fairy tales which only tiny children can believe. 23. Scientists speak. 856. Evolutionary scientists say the theory is unscientific and worthless. 24. Utterly impossible. 895. Things evolution could never invent. Research guide. 906. How to locate additional information for your research paper. Subject index. 915. The best way to find what you are looking for in this book. 6. The Evolution Cruncher. Illustrations. The Scopes Trial. 45. Redshifted spectra. 90. For the polonium. 218. Halo. 120. Earth's magnetic field. 140. Radiocarbon death dates. 190. For Darwin's famous statement. 210. The Miller apparatus. 228. For DNA molecule. 240. For left and right handed amino acid molecule. 262. Tryptophan synthetase A. 268. The peppered moth. 288. 5 types of eyes. 300. Adenosine triphosphate ATP. 308. Damaging a vehicle. 322. Irradiated Drosophila fruit flies. 346. Pantheroleo. 376. Comparing the trees. 382. Species of dogs. 384. Standard geologic timescale index. Fossils. 428. Every phylum in the Cambrian. 440. 418. 419. Illustrations. Polystrate trees. 470. For Matterhorn and folded mountains. 500. Heart Mountain. 504. Comparing gorilla and man. 522. The theoretical ancestry of man. 524. Arranging of the man. 532. The pieces of Piltdown man. 534. Australopithecus. 538. Ecological zonation. 622. Creation and the flood in Chinese. 642. The vapor canopy. 650. The glacial period. 680. The 5. Bone, limb and arm and hand have about the aortic arch. 702. Gill slits. 728. One of Haeckel's fraudulent pictures. 734. Eohippus and the horse series. 744. Archaeopteryx. 760. The entropy problem. 782. Charles Darwin. 796. Out of the dark cave of savagery. 808. 3 fairy tales. 844. Dedicated 7 to the memory of George Macready Price, the most powerful anti-evolution writer of the first half of the 20th century, and to Henry M. Morris, the most influential creationist of the last half. Brief History of Evolutionary Theory 15, Chapter 1, Brief History of Evolutionary Theory: How Modern Science Got into This Problem. This chapter is based on pages 895-900.